back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing another dress, but this one is not for me. It's for someone else. So they're gonna be bridesmaids, and this is the inspo of the dress that she gave me. Although there were a few alterations that we had to do so that it can be the best dress for her specifically. For example, she ended up not liking these kinds of hands, the ones that you tie on the sides, so it ended up being a simple off-shoulder dress. And then in terms of the bag, we didn't install a zipper because I wanted the dress to really snatch her, so we ended up using the crisscross method that's normally used with corsets, with a zipper. And the length, we had to also reduce the length. We didn't do such a long dress. She didn't mind the dress touching the floor, but she didn't want it to be this excessive on the floor. And then yeah, that's basically all the alterations that we did so that the dress can look like how she wanted it. Same sweetheart shape on the neckline. So we had 3 meters of fabric to work with, and yeah. So I have drawn the pattern and actually tested it. So it has 6 pieces in total, 3 for the front and then 3 for the back, although you know that it's gonna be folded, so it's gonna be cut folded, so it's gonna be 12 pieces in total. So I like the 3-piece pattern because I don't know, for me it makes sense. The 2-piece pattern, I'm not fond of it. I've never tried it before, so I'm comfortable with the 3-piece pattern. So that's why I'm doing it. I don't know if that makes sense, but yes, just go with the flow. So these are my pattern pieces. There's quite a lot of them, but I labeled them. So now I'm gonna cut the patterns out of the fabric, and then I'm gonna join everything together. So I have folded this fabric into 2, so that when I cut, I can get 2 pieces out of each pattern piece. So my pattern does not have any seam allowance into it, so when I cut here, I'm gonna cut in a way that I give myself space for seam allowance. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut the pattern pieces out. The important thing here is to know which part is which part, and not confuse them, because you're gonna get something way different from what you wanna know. Trust me, I know what I want. So as you can see, I changed the orientation of the pattern pieces because I had made a mistake and placed them in a way that's not gonna save me fabric. So I took notice of that very fast before I went too far. So yeah, I was able to save this mistake that I was gonna make. So I'm done cutting all the pattern pieces. In total I have 10 pieces actually, because this one is folded into 2. So I'm gonna start assembling them together and sewing them together. So I just finished putting all the pieces together. I was leaving quite big seam allowances. These are gonna help me later on with the boning because I don't want to really put in boning cases. So I'm gonna use these spaces to actually create boning spaces. So now I'm left with ironing it because now it's not really nice when it's not ironed. It looks like it's different textures because not even textures but different fabrics, like different colors, but it's not really about that. I think it's the direction that I cut it in. Remember, I had to change the direction at some point, but other than that, I think it's nice. It's coming alright. You guys can see it as well as I see it, but you will see it. I'll show you guys after ironing it because now you can't really see its shape because it's not ironed yet. So let me iron it, and from there on I'm gonna be doing the boning cases. And just like that, I'm done with ironing it. I love the fabric, it's glowing. Unfortunately, this is for the underlayer. I actually wanted to make the underlayer the same color as the outside, so that's why I also used the same fabric for the underlayer and the outside. So this is basically the underlayer. So I'm just gonna run my stitches here on the sides of my seam allowances and then put the boning inside those because this is for the underlayer. This is gonna be hidden by the layer that goes on top. This is what you're gonna see inside. So now I am cutting the pattern pieces for the top part of the back of the dress. Basically what's gonna cover the lining of the dress at the back, because the back does not have the design element that the front has. Basically what I'm doing now is I'm gonna join it at the top only for now, so that I can join it at the back and put the hooks as I'm doing that. I mean, sometimes I get a little bit baffled because don't mind the shape. It's because I turned it out the other way around. Remember, this is what is gonna be inside. That's why it looks like it's inverted. What I wanted to say is that it confuses me sometimes. Okay, you're doing this wrong because this looks like the finished outside. So what are you doing? But I'm actually doing the right thing. Yes, I'm doing the right thing. So let me go join them here with a machine, and then I'll come back to you guys. I just finished joining the top layer and the bottom layer at the top. So now I'm gonna put in the hooks that I was talking about. The distance from here is, from here to here is like 12 inches, and I want the hooks to be about 1 inch apart. So I have them here already cut. So I made about 21 of these. I think it's gonna fit. Maybe I might be one short, but it's fine. That's not a chain smash. That's something you can do. So I'm gonna join them and I'll get back to you guys. I want to show you guys the mistake that I used to do when I was actually learning how to put these hooks in. So this is the inside part of the dress. If I fold it over, you're gonna only see this part, meaning that the hooks have to be outside, not inside. So the mistake I used to do is I'll put this hook like this. See how it is? I'll put this hook like this, and I'll put it like this. You see that the hook itself is outside, meaning that when I fold this over, what I'm gonna have outside is this thing that I don't want outside. So then I realized you need to put the hook inside. I don't know if that's gonna be helpful. I was able to fit about 8 of the hooks in here. Let me show you guys how it looks inside. Don't try this at home, it's a hazard. If it's not a hazard, you're gonna lose a lot of your pins, trust me. You lie to me. Look at that. Now iron them, and it's gonna look cute. Moving on to the bottom side of the dress, I have cut my pattern in a way that I'm gonna allow myself to get and cut extra fabric so that I can do the pleats on the sides. As you can see now, I'm trying to fit the pleats and size them in a way that the other side is gonna be the same size as the other side with the pleats involved or included. To make sure that the bottom, this top layer, as much as it has a lot of these, it needs to hold her as well. It defeats the purpose for it to be like saggy. It's not gonna be cute at all. So we need to snatch her and show that she is snatched. We can't snatch her waist that much, and then the top layer is just like, why did you need to snatch? So that's why I'm making sure that it actually fits perfectly. Now they just fine. Here at the bottom, it'll be something like that. So here at the top, yes, here at the top, okay, guys. Yeah, no, here at the top, I need to push the boning down. I pushed it up because I was cutting, so I didn't want to cut the boning. The next thing, it's not the right size, or I need to, yeah, no. So I just finished joining this thing in. I put it in the mannequin. It's fine here. It's not as bad as it looked when it was not in a body. But my major problem is this. You see how this side and then this side, like, it's not proportional. It's not, I don't like it. This side, there's more space. This, I don't even know what's going on. Okay, we have this panel. This is starting, it's like it's curving. It needs to come straight like this, and this one straight like this. So I think what I'm gonna do is, because there's excess fabric behind this, I wanna use that fabric to actually draw my straight lines, sew them together before I undo these parts. So these parts are gonna be like my stability. They're gonna be keeping everything stable, so I'm able to do what I want. Then this part, don't mind it, it's where the hands are gonna join, and this part as well. The top part, I think it's fine. It's just that I will deal with it. Something needs to be done. Something is missing. Something needs to be done. Or maybe when she wears it, it's gonna be fine. We'll see. So I'm gonna try to explain as effective as I can. So this is basically the front of the dress. Don't mind it because I haven't joined anything at the back. It's just the front. So what I did was, or is, if you can see, this is where the skirt joins with the top, and then this is the layer I was talking about, the top layer. Everything, some of the things are still in pins because I just figured something out as I was putting it in the mannequin. So basically this is it in the front. You can't really see it nicely, so because it's not in the body, especially the bottom, so you can't see the effects of these on the bottom, on the sides, these together with this. So you'll see that on the final look when she comes to fit, and hopefully she takes it. So that's basically what I wanted to show you guys that I couldn't explain by just saying it. So far I'm happy with the dress. You can see these extend to the top. They used to stress me out. This is where the hands are gonna join, by the way, and once they are tied, you see they have a nice, and everything will just, and this looks saggy now, but in a body where it's held, there's nothing, it's like pulling the sides, it's gonna look okay. It's gonna look perfect. So now let me join these, like fix these sides that I had to pin together, and then I'll keep you guys updated. As you can see, I have folded this part here as I'm sewing this on top, so that when I fold it the other way, it has a nice finish because I didn't overlock it. Also, I feel like it's a nicer finish than actually using an overlocker. Unless you have an overlocker, then I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I just like this one because it's more neater, but I'm still using the same stitch, zigzag and red white stitch length.